Hi, my name is Shrish and thank you so much for visiting this channel. We all heard about the news. Rolex has relaunched the new Submariner 2020, which is the 41mm Submariner. And of course, I've been drooling ever since, and I know many of you guys have done the same too. I'm still dreaming to be in a VIP list of Rolex AD, and I don't think I can be in that particular list soon. There is no way that I can actually buy the new Submariner at this particular time, and I was actually checking on the second-hand market and the price was really crazy. So of course I'm just basically still dreaming about it and simply drooling about it without be able to buy it. And I do believe many of you guys are the same. So I came across to this brand called Tissel or Tissel, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know Tissel sounds better. Came across this particular one which has the similar color theme as the new Cermit. I bought this second-hand a couple of months before the Rolex 2020 launch. I do believe this is actually probably the most affordable yet high quality a Rolex Submariner homage that you can actually purchase at this point of time. It's actually powered by the Seiko movement. I believe it's the NH35, which is pretty commonly seen on many micro brands out there. A really reliable movement, and many people can actually service this. I know many local watchmakers in Singapore that can actually service this particular movement, and if the movement died, you can actually buy replacement pretty cheaply. And therefore I do believe this is actually a really good solution to basically curbs your needs of having a cermit on your wrist at this point of time. If you are not a Rolex AD VIP or you have unlimited money to purchase it on the second-hand market. It has black dial with the green ceramic insert. Size actually similar to the older previous Submariner generations, which is the 40mm diameter. It has a similar clasp as the old Submariner, whereby you actually have the diver extension and a double locking mechanism. I really like the fact that they don't actually sign the clasp. You know, rather than you have like some tacky logo at the clasp, that's just not really nice. Mahogany design. Actually listed as 200-meter diver watch, although I kinda doubt that you probably go that deep with this particular watch. But the fact that this actually has a screw-down crown, screw case back, which is similar to what we have on the Submariner. Should be pretty safe to be used for typical swimming in a swimming pool types of situations. Unidirectional bezel is actually pretty responsive. So now you can see it doesn't feel loose or anything. It's actually one of the better bezel that I've ever tried on an affordable homage types of a watch. So this is how it looks like on my 7-inch wrist, and I typically wear my watches below the bone, like what I do here, but let me just try to put it above the bone just to see how it looks like. Whether you wear it above the bone or below the bone, the Submariner design has always been very comfortable to wear, and in fact, if I were to buy just simply one watch for my entire life, I would probably buy a Submariner. There's a quick review and my recommendations of a cermit homage. So I do believe, like, even if you have purchased this, you'll still be drooling a lot on the new Submariner 2020. But at least with this, some of your friends can ask, "Bro, is that the new Submariner?" And you just look at your watch and say, "Oh, it's not." So what do you think about the new 2020 Rolex Submariner? So with that, thank you so much for visiting this channel.